love when hate is this real. Dirty hills, dirty hills. Cue my music, keep these losers in they fields. Dirty hills, dirty hills. Fly pressure and pain until I hit squeals. Dirty hills, dirty hills. Who needs love when hate is this real? Dirty hills, dirty hills. Lace up the boots and light up the Bibles. Women and kids in tears, grandma's clutching they Bibles. Don't pray for me though, tell God to protect my rivals. Like they hard in my hand and I'm not checking they vitals. So you couldn't pull this type of skill up if you tried to. They saying the coach is dead, this the revival. To kick ass and chew bubble gum, I revive too. But when I run all out of bubble gum, they get trouble. So look, don't ring that bell yet, I'm far from done with them. Leaving bloody and bruised, I'm talking to you and whoever run with them. Just to survive, they gon' need an army to come with them. Run down on your title holder, expose the bum in them. Look, these dudes are softer than a bag of feathers. Don't take my foot off their neck, I just keep adding more pressure. Fuck them over, we ain't come to talk and give lessons, don't give a fuck. The meaner straight out the attitude ever. Frankenstein with the lever, now the monster's alive. Beast then block the exits like everybody inside. He a good brother, but yo, he out of his mind. Cross the line, get done dirty, that's hill talk all the time. Who needs love when hate is this real? Dirty hills, dirty hills. Cue my music, keep these losers in they fields. Dirty hills, dirty hills. Fly pressure and pain until I hit squeals. Dirty hills, dirty hills. Who needs love when hate is this real? Dirty hills, dirty hills.
Coffee Weed Stand. I'm here with Chris Cage. Honestly, I probably shouldn't be here. I probably should not be backstage. I'm doing a lot of shit that a lot of y'all probably would acknowledge. He's taking his boots off. He really doesn't want to, he doesn't like me right now. But I'm gonna ask him some real simple questions. You know what I mean? Who's the best person you've ever wrestled? The most comfortable person you've ever wrestled, you feel like I can wrestle this person every single fucking day.
Well, I don't know. Now you're doing everything wrong off the jump. Yes, you did invade my personal space.
Okay.
Yes, you shouldn't be back here right now.
Yeah.
Yes, I am untying my boots. You should have waited for the right time to ask me this question.
Yeah,
And now you're asking me two questions that don't even get together. You're talking about who was the best person and then who was the most comfortable person. Two different questions if you ask me. Comfortable is somebody that I want to wrestle all the time. I'm not in that type of game. I'm not like these young boys that like to wrestle their friends, like to wrestle the people that they're comfortable with, like to wrestle the people that they know. That ain't me. Put me in the ring with the best. You want to talk about the best? Last year on his retirement tour, I got the chance to step into the ring with the notorious 187 Homicide, the OG, the boss of all bosses, the king of New York. You want to talk about the best? You're talking about the best right there. Next question.
My next question is who has a smoke? I don't even know the next question to ask because you ever been checked by an OG?
What a great interview this guy is.
You ever been checked by OG? All right. My next question is, who cooks the best? You've traveled with a lot of people. Who have you traveled with that cooks?
Well, aside from my abuelita, you want to talk about who cooks the best. We're talking about grandma. We're talking about going home. But on the road, I've been up and down the road with so many people. You can take it back to my original partner, the brother, the superstar they call Whip. This whole tag started right here in Wrestling Is Now. Or you really want to go back, you want to go on Deep Cuts Fighting Spirit Wrestling, the Maximo's first territory. I've rolled with everybody, my brother's First Class. Shout out to First Class. Listen, so the quick answer to that question is everybody I've been up and down the road with, who cooks the best, you're talking to him right now.
Let's be honest. So you've been up and down the road with everybody, but you have literally cooked the best. Everybody came to you. All right, got another question. Who feeds steak the most?
Have you seen this locker room? Walk around, take your pick. I ain't trying to really say nothing because I'm trying to be professional. I just got back here and
This is Dirty Hills, though. This is Dirty Hills.
Talking to the Dirty Hill right now. I got a reputation for stirring it up. My answer is take a walk around the locker room. You see that guy right there? He stinks pretty bad.
All right. Yeah, I got my last. I got two final questions.
Not that guy. Not that one.
Your best experience in wrestling. Your best experience. Like the one experience you would like, hey, you would tell everybody to go, hey, go look at this match. Go find this match. You know what I mean? You know, you have lots. I'll be honest with you. I've been following you independently. I only do independent shows. I've been following you, and I know you have thousands of matches. I'll be honest, you have at least 1,000 matches. Like people on there, to wrestle 1,000 matches is a fucking lot.
Can I give you more than one answer?
You can.
Because as you say, you know, you go up and down the road, you have a certain amount of matches, you have a certain amount of experience. It's really hard to pinpoint that very one most special moment. I got a couple. My debut in this sport happened to be on worldwide pay-per-view wrestling for the Urban Wrestling Federation. So you want to talk about big moments. You want to talk about pressure, being high. Imagine coming out of wrestling school, they throw you right into the fire. You want to cook, and they say your very first match is against 3 OGs in a fatal 4-way on live pay-per-view. So that's one of them. A few years later, I get the opportunity with the brother superstar to step into the ring with idols of mine growing up. I'm talking about Ricky and Robert, the Rock and Roll Express. That's 2. 3, I held down the New Age Wrestling Heavyweight Championship for over a combined 800 days. The longest reigning champion in the history of the brand, going on 18 years. Anniversary coming up. Nobody's ever going to break that record. I'll give you 4. Stepping into the ring with the 187 Homicide and representing the National Wrestling Alliance last year in 2025, the NWA on tour, and I'll even top it off with tonight, getting to walk out for the first time with the OG, Dr. Smokes himself, Mr. Julius Smokes, the man that commentated my very first match in this business, and it's all come full circle right here tonight. Wrestling Is Now, I'm putting you on notice.
So he commentated your first match ever.
My very first match ever.
Wow.
And this man is walking out to the ring with me tonight. Full circle, baby.
That is full circle. Yo. I just want to give a big shout out to you, man. Like, I'll be honest with you, man. Like, He been following you, Dirty Hills, New York.
You been there? I know. I see y'all, baby.
Been following you, been doing this. I got one last question. It's gonna be a crazy question. You gotta answer it.
Thank you so much.
You gotta name your own sex tape after a wrestling slogan. What would the name of it be?
My own sex tape after a wrestling slogan. Yeah. I'm gonna have to quote the great Diamond Dallas Page, because when you spend the night with the Tookster, you're gonna feel the bang!
Let's go. It's your boy Weez. I'm about to get this shit recorded. We're going to turn this shit around.
He looks at himself. I don't know what you're doing here. He has his hand on me, and that's a big mistake. What do you want?
I was trying to get an interview.
All right, so talk.
Joey Conway.
The cause of it all. The devil himself from Sarasota, Florida. Talk.
I'm going to talk because he told me to, not because I want to.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
So, because he told me to talk, I'm going to ask him a quick interview. It's your boy Kenneth Stones, A.K. Kofi Weeson, the world's most international man. And this is Dirty Hills Podcast. I'm here with John Conway. I'm actually kind of scared. I've never been to... Joey.
I have to slap you?
Joey.
Enunciate. enunciate from down here.
Joey Conway. Hey. So I'm gonna ask him a question. Who's the best wrestler? Who's the worst?
That I've ever been in the ring with?
Yeah. Who's the one guy who seems like he's good, but he's just dirty?
DJ Savage. Trash.
I'm not mad at that.
Absolute trash.
Okay.
Absolute trash. Absolutely.
You traveled with a lot of wrestlers. Who's the worst?
Travel by myself.
Who? Oh, you didn't travel by yourself?
By myself. There's a whole video series of Joey Conway drives everywhere and hates himself for it. I travel by myself all the time. All the time. I'm like a lone wolf with this shit.
So, a lot of my questions go for shitty to you. Because I always ask about who travels the worst, what guys feast the most. Who's the worst? Who eats the most?
Me. I try to diet as much as possible. I eat almost 4,000 calories a day.
If you're bigger than me, and you know what? I don't like you no more.
I've done my damn job. Keep going.
If Joey Conway had to make a name for a porno, only using wrestling terms, what would the name be? And I'm only asking that because I don't like you no more. Well, and I like your mustache a lot. But I
think it just be called gimmick infringement.
Would you watch that porn?
No. Absolutely.
That'd be a cool name. I might watch it.
I know who will.
I might watch it. I'm gonna be gimmick infringement. I mean, why wouldn't I watch it?
It's curious.
All right, let the people know where to find you. Your next shit coming up. Hold on. First off,
I'm the invitational championship.
Yeah.
I won this today.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about this.
No, we should.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Oh, he just lost the second title. Third title. I beat Adrian Santos for my invitational championship. Wrestling is not now. Joey Conway is now. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, the fucking YouTube. But more importantly, look for me. I travel the world. I fight people for a living, and I don't stay down because I'm the devil himself. Don't you know? But more importantly, I am
Yo, it's your boy Kendrick Stones, aka Coffee. We stay in Dirty Hills podcast, and I'm here with Hamlet.
It connects exactly under, over, there, and
here.
back.
I know it's a skull that's supposed to go here.
The skull is here, and then the dog, the bark is here. So it's either bark or the skull, Yorick, or myself here with you together, us in this moment now.
Boom! Greatest poem ever wrote.
The greatest poem ever wrote.
You're Hamlet.
Oh my God! But now you put me on the spot because now I have to say the greatest poem of all time.
Story.
Oh.
Now you're a poem. Come up with your own poem.
I mean, but Shakespeare though.
You make your own haiku.
I'm gonna say
you're Hamlet.
Shakespeare. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
Ooh.
Thou art more lovely and more temperate. And I would go with that. I could do the whole.
No. I'll be honest with you. That was dope as shit.
Thank you.
You know why? I don't think most people even fucking know that.
No, exactly. And they don't understand. What are we comparing? I'm comparing you to the summer's day. We are waiting for summer to come. Spring is about to be here. We want the warm weather. We want you to be a part of the warm weather. And so we give you the greatest sonnet, the greatest poetry right here in this moment. There you go.
That is
question one.
All right. Funny question. Who is the worst person you've traveled with?
Oh,
You've traveled from here thus far and back.
I have.
Over yonder.
I have.
And back.
I have.
Who is the one person you say, hey, I don't mind traveling with this guy, but.
So I will say, if I had to pick not traveling with anybody. I did a tour in Canada quite a few years ago, the Winter Death Tour, and there was quite a number of people on the tour I would not like to share the ring with again, but there is one man, he shares the name with somebody that was an indie star, who isn't on the independents anymore, but his name is Kevin Steen. So Kevin Steen, you want to be a man that thinks you can play games and be a part of wrestling, but you want to smell and not clean up your gear and not clean up your space, and you are somebody that can't share the space with Hamlet, so we're not going to have any more tours together. That's all I would say for number 2.
Boom, Hamlet. Out of everybody that you travel with.
Yes.
Who reads more books than you?
Oh, that I've traveled with. Oh, that reads more books.
We're only talking about people you've traveled with.
That reads more books than me. I don't know. Everybody's on their phone today constantly, and I don't know what they're reading. If they're scrolling in the internet, I don't know.
Okay.
If I had to pick somebody that reads a little bit more than me, maybe just a little bit more than me, that I travel with, I would say the Voodoo God Bowen's my tag team partner, because he studies a lot of the voodoo arts, and there's a lot of different books with a lot of different variations. So he's very well read on the arts, which is why we tag team together. So if I had to pick one person that might be a little bit more learned than me, it would be my tag team partner, Bowen.
Okay, this is going to be the wildest question.
Wildest question.
It is.
All right, I'm ready.
You're not ready for it.
All right, then I'm going to take a breath.
You're not ready for it.
I'm not ready. I'm taking a breath.
Okay. If you had to create your own sex tape and you had to name it using a wrestling slogan, what would the name of it be? You, sex tape, slogan, name. What would the name of it be?
Are you ready? ... I said, are you ready?
I think I would watch that. I think I would watch.
Right? Especially if I was doing that in the moment, right?
No. I would, because it's like, you click it and it'd be like, oh, are you ready?
Exactly.
And they're doing this.
And then what are you ready for? That's the question.
I would be like, wait, hold on. Right? This is a little exciting here.
Exactly. How exciting? That's the question.
How exciting? It doesn't matter. It says, are you ready?
Exactly.
It doesn't matter how exciting.
And then we ask it again, are you ready?
Yeah.
And then the excitement even builds even more.
Yeah, because now I'm ready.
Exactly.
Because you asked me once.
Exactly.
Now I'm like, wait, you asked me twice.
And now we built it.
Now I have to be ready.
Exactly.
Yo, you know what? Dirty Hills Podcast, Hamlet. Let them know where to find you. Instagram, podcast.
Absolutely.
All that bullshit.
So you can find me on Instagram at Hamlet Hurts. If you spell it wrong, I'm going to hurt you, as in Hamlet hurts you.
Yeah.
The Renaissance of Wrestling. You can find both me and my tag team partner, Skull and Bones, the greatest tag team on the earth, going all over the world, at my Instagram page. And if you would like to read or find out more about the glorious man that is the Renaissance of Wrestling, that is Buffalo Will Hamlet Hurts you, be sure to check out Dirty Hills Podcast and find everything about wrestling from the man right here. I appreciate the interview and the time.
Buffalo
Will, yes, Will. Because I'm not Bill, I'm William Shakespeare in the Buffalo form. See, he knows the dance. Exactly.
They don't know.
They don't know.
What may?
They don't know. What come, what may. We will see you on a fine summer's day. That's right.
We will. Oh, man.
Right back to the poetry. Right back to it.
Great.
Dirty Hills Podcast. Listen, be here together.
Bang.